What's going on, everyone? Welcome again to Beards and Brains. Another episode coming at you. I'm Denny. This is my co-host.
I'm Craig, and welcome back. Thank you guys for viewing once again. Like, subscribe, comment, say what's up to us every once in a while. If not, like it, watch our videos, keep them going, keep the views going. We appreciate it. Anybody that's watching,
we appreciate the support, guys, and the love and the shares. If you guys could share it too, it'll be good, and it would be really appreciated. It's been going really good with that stuff. It's been going okay on TikTok. If you remember, you guys can find us on TikTok. There will be exclusive content that we decided that we will be pushing on there. That will be the only place you could see anything as far as anything exclusive, anything funny, whatever.
It won't be on Instagram. It won't be on YouTube. It'll be strictly on TikTok.
Yeah.
So if you want to see it, follow us on TikTok. You can also follow us on Instagram, YouTube as well. Anything helps. But we will be putting exclusive.
Get them views up.
That's right. We will be putting exclusive stuff on TikTok.
But yeah, guys. So check that out. We appreciate you guys and all the support and all the love and those that have checked it out already. And we'll keep it up and we'll keep trying to make it funny and interesting for all y'all. But we're gonna get into it today, man. We're gonna get into it because it's been a bit. So just a little wrap up. Craig 1 week was not feeling too well. A little under the weather. Last week we did an episode actually, which you will see exclusive content from that episode, but that episode will not be out because this will be the episode. There was some technical difficulties, just a rough week, stuff like that. But other than that, check that out. That will be on TikTok, pretty much on every platform, actually. You'll see some exclusive stuff on there. Like I said, that will be longer videos because TikTok allows just longer videos. So when we last left off, the Suns were still in the playoffs. They were going. We going straight to the fucking Suns today, bruh. Because I ain't gonna waste any time. My blood was boiling a few days ago, last week. So I would say last week, not a few days ago, but.
Hold on, let me get a drink in for this.
Yeah, so cheers to that. Gonna get it in. We gonna fucking drink this beer and we gonna talk about this.
Drinking a lager that I made. It's a beautiful lager.
Yeah, guys. You guys gotta understand something. Craig makes beer and it's fire, yo. This beer right here.
Raspberry sour that he's holding up.
Raspberry sour. And what is the name of this? Do you have a specific name for this, sir? Or you're not willing to give that out just yet?
Yeah, we'll wait on that.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Can't give you that
Raspberry
yet.
sour. We got a lager. Fantastic. As we do these episodes, I'll be bringing my own beer when I have them done.
We'll talk about them. I'll be tasting them. This is the first time I'm actually tasting this one, guys. This one right here is a raspberry sour, and I'm telling you right now, this shit tastes like a Warhead, a sour pack, whatever. Just take a raspberry, anything, and then put it in sour, and that's what it tastes like. And this shit is fire.
I poured it for myself and told him, "Hey, you want to try it?" And then he took it and said, "This is mine."
I'm taking this shit, bro. So I'm drinking the whole thing. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, this shit's really good, so we'll be talking more about that. Check out, be on the lookout, like we said. Craig will give you more information as time goes by on little things and updates about his beer business and all that,
That's right,
business.
Let's go back to the Suns.
The Suns, the fucking Phoenix Suns. Let's start out. The last time we left off, let's just remember they were in the playoffs.
So, I will say we're going to make this quick.
Oh, no, it's not going to be quick.
No, it's going to be quick.
Oh, no.
They got embarrassed.
We talking about this. Sad. A lot to talk about.
And time to move on to the offseason. They're having it quick.
No, that's not happening like that. We have a lot. Okay, so, yes.
We could spend fucking 4 hours on this.
Okay, we are going to spend this time.
And we got all offseason, so... We had a long time to sit and fucking boil in this nonsense. We had to dwell in this second year.
We have to grab the fucking bunny by the neck.
They were embarrassed
and
2 years in a row. Debacles. 2 years in a row. This is why Monty got fired. Because you had lost Game 7 to Dallas and now you lose to Denver in horrible fashions. So Monty had to go, right?
Correct.
Or do you not agree with him being
I agree. So I actually answered this question today. I'm 50-50 on it because I like Monty as a person, but that's me speaking with my heart. That other 50 is speaking with my basketball mind, and I believe that it is the right move. You got to get rid. You can't. Is he a good coach? Yeah,
he's a good coach.
He's a good coach.
Great guy.
That's not the point. The point is now you got two guys on a team that you have to maximize their potential, and you need a coach that is going to be a no fucks given mentality to the point of they talk back almost. He could check everyone almost.
I think the team kind of let him down. Well, they quit on him. Team quit on him. I mean,
you really think they quit on him?
I think Aiden's a big proof of that.
I don't want to even get
no, either do I, but I'm saying I think that's proof of that.
We are going to get into it, but I'm just saying
getting
that
blown out.
Dude, this fucking
getting blown out, dude. That's obvious. They quit on him, dude.
Yeah, and they did quit on him. Now, what was going on in that locker room? Why
I
were
don't
they
know.
quitting on him?
It seemed like there was a lot going on.
What Booker not going to his interviews? Both interviews, missed both interviews. Has not done an interview.
I'd be pissed too if I lost.
Everyone else did interviews.
Well,
and it's not like Devin Booker not to do interviews. You know, he does every fucking interview possible.
Maybe he's like, my back hurts from carrying this damn team. You know?
My back hurt.
But maybe I need to go get treatment because I carry this damn team.
My fucking knees hurt.
Averaging fucking 30 in the goddamn playoffs, and nobody else gives you any goddamn help.
Dude, he averaged actually like 34 in the playoffs.
Exactly.
That's insane, bro.
That's why he couldn't do the press conference. His back hurt from carrying the damn team.
Yeah, he needed to go home to Hawaii, fucking get on a cruise ship or some shit.
Cruise ship?
Yeah, go on a cruise.
Shit, he could buy the cruise.
He could. You could buy the cruise line for sure. Yeah, I'm very heartbroken about that. In a way, though, like I was telling Craig, I kind of just had the feeling this team was just not equipped yet for this.
I have my feelings, and
let's hear it.
It was a dumb.
The world wants to hear it.
Currently, a dumb trade. It may pay off later, but I thought it was a dumb trade.
That's his opinion.
You get rid of the future. The 4 draft picks, you get rid of the Twins. I'm a giant Mikal Bridges fan. Maybe my favorite player in the league, if not my second favorite player in the league, behind Dame. Love the guy. So getting rid of him sucked. But more than that, get rid of him, the guy's showing out in Brooklyn. He was runner-up defensive player of the year. Then you have, obviously, Cam Johnson, a good role player off the bench, which they were missing bench players.
Boo!
Missing players who could hit.
You could find 90 of those guys.
And then you give up 4 first-round draft picks. So there's no chance of you drafting another Devin Booker, whatever guy, Tatum, or whoever you want to draft.
He is right.
So now you can't do that. Now you're relying on free agency.
You are right.
And players wanting to leave to come here.
Which
now it's possible because Kevin Durant is here and Booker.
New ownership.
Yep.
Phoenix, Arizona. It's nice to live here. It's a beautiful state. I
like the way the Spurs did it back in the day with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, Ginobili drafting. The Warriors with Clay.
It ain't the time to draft right now, broski.
And
it's time to win championships.
Curry, obviously. Them.
If it don't happen in 3 years, then we could start drafting again.
How many teams have done it through the draft? Lots of them.
You're 100% right. But this ain't the time.
That's the route I like to go. The Jazz. Look what the Thunder did this year through the draft.
Beautiful.
And they're here early.
And they fucking balled out too.
So that's why I think
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I'll tell you what.
That's Jay, dude. That boy can ball. That boy can ball.
Gosh dang. Someone get out of his fucking way.
Hey, that kid, wow.
Yeah, I like how he plays ball.
And then when Chet comes back next year, if he's healthy, dude, you got a big man.
Who?
Chet Holmgren, the guy they drafted this year.
Yeah. We'll see. He looks like he have Kevin Durant ankles.
Yeah, you were right. His ankles are as big as mine. He's fucking
dude, as soon as I saw those ankles on Chet, I was like, "Yep, we got another KD on our hands." But he might be nice, you know.
I think he
before he will be, in the. Not so we could get so far up subject because we're not fucking done with the Suns.
Yeah.
In the summer league, he was balling out, and then he got.
But that's good signs because. From as far as I watched
maybe good signs. They probably had him fucking work out those ankles, bro. What the fuck? Lift some fucking weights, dog. Like, what the fuck, bro?
But I meant like signs of him being good because personally, I've never seen a guy that went to the summer league It was terrible, and then was good in the actual NBA games. You know,
Yeah.
If they're good in summer league, they're dominating. Usually,
like Book
they're
when
be
he
good.
dominated.
Book, Harden, you know,
they play pretty well in the NBA.
Kill it in summer league because they're good. So he didn't struggle. That's the thing. I've never seen a player that struggled in the summer league and then came out and just like, boom, all of a sudden he was summer. You know, like
exactly.
he was somebody.
He's gonna be nice. He's definitely gonna be nice, but this is what the Suns are dealt right now, bro.
I know
this is the cards that are dealt right now.
I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. I just didn't like the way, because I'd rather go through the draft rather than this free agency stuff.
When you bring in a guy that his name is Kevin Durant,
I know, but it's not 2015 Durant anymore.
You're right, dude, but he's still good.
I'm not saying he's not good, dude.
He was averaging, dude. Okay, so I don't know if people know this. He was averaging for the playoffs like 27 points a game.
So was Book.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, exactly.
Because you traded him away.
You know, no. You traded 2 guys away. People have to remember that. It was 2 guys that were traded away and 4 draft picks.
Yeah, 2 guys that were staples to your team.
No, there's no staple on Cam Johnson. The only staple he has is in the G League.
But Cam Johnson...
Get out of here. You know what I feel about Cam.
What were the Suns lacking? Bench. Right?
Bench, but that Cam is not going to do anything off the bench. He wasn't doing shit off the bench before.
What was he doing?
Oh my God, Cam is not the end-all, be-all of the Suns.
I didn't say that. But when you have that chemistry and you have those guys and then you get rid of them, that's what happens.
Okay, chemistry probably wasn't there. But can we give them a fucking summer so they could do what they gotta do?
Yeah, I get it.
We could see what happens?
Listen, my heart's still healing from Bridges being in the Nets, all right?
Let it go! God!
They're the Brooklyn Bridges to me now.
Though they're always going to be Brooklyn Bridges to me too.
The Brooklyn Bridges.
I have a feeling he's going to come back in 26.
Do you know how happy
that'd be fucking hilarious.
And how are we going to have bobblehead at Diamondbacks night if he's not a Sun no more? If he's in Brooklyn, we can't have Mikal Bridges bobblehead night at the Diamondbacks games.
Yep, you can't.
See, I'm thinking of the important stuff.
The important stuff, of course. Not our Suns fucking winning a championship. Gosh damn it. If I don't see a championship hung up in those fucking Raptors in the next 3 years...
Yeah, I would say, can we agree?
I'm going to uppercut Matt Ishbia.
Okay.
Not really. I'm not going to uppercut him.
Can we agree?
Come on, bro.
Can we agree if by the time Durant's done in 3 years, if there's no title, it was a bust of a trade?
100%.
Okay.
I'll agree with that.
Okay.
But see, right now, I can't say it's a bust because I can't give you...
It's not
finished.
It's like, cool. It's not a finished product.
Yeah, but it's not even fair. It's like, how is it fair to sit here, like, as a basketball mind, how can you sit there and go, wow, bro, these guys had 22 games together or whatever it was. That's enough.
It's not that. It's...
You know what I think? If they had the same team they had right now at the end of the season, at the beginning of the season, it would be a different story. I really do believe.
That's possible.
You know, in my opinion, at the beginning of the season, I said the Suns were going to be a first, second round exit. I believed that from the get-go. Happened. I didn't know KD was going to be here, but I still didn't think they were good enough from the standpoint of a bench, even at the beginning of the season.
I get the bench was weak, but I figured the starters would be able to carry him.
It's not. Yes.
I get it. The playoffs shorten.
Yes. You can.
The reason I say that is because the playoffs shorten the roster, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting down to 8 guys, 9 guys maybe in the playoffs. So I figured the starters are enough, and you have a couple guys off the bench, and then when you trade a lot of shit away, and then now you got 3 guys that are, you know, when CP3 was healthy, obviously Durant and Booker. And then you have your whoever you're going to plug in.
Whoever
you're going to plug in, whether it's Okogie or it's Torrey Craig or whoever you're putting in that spot, and then Ayton. So you got 3 guys that are supposed to be your stars.
Yeah.
And nobody else. You know what I mean?
Yes. But see, the problem is they... Okay, so you got KD and you got Book, and they really thought that DA was going to be that third. That was going to give them lifts, be able to fucking win games for them, be dominant.
Have they not been watching the same DA that we've been watching?
That's what they thought with KD he would become. And that's not what he would become because I never thought he is that person.
He's soft.
Yeah, he's very soft. But the problem is what if we give up DeAndre Ayton and he goes to a different team and he becomes a monster. 30. Then can you say, was it Monty Williams?
I'm going to say that'll never happen because he's soft. The dude.
Okay,
hold on.
Hypotheticals.
Hold on. But the dude in college, watching ASU, trying to rebound on 6'7" guys, the tallest player they had at the time was 6'7", and it was him trying to rebound, and that's how I knew he was soft in the beginning. Suns draft him, still soft as could be. So he ain't going anywhere. Suddenly, just boom, going to become this big, aggressive dude, averaging 30 and 10 or whatever. Yeah. That's not him.
Yeah, but what about
and that's what the Suns have been waiting on.
Hold on, though. The reason they're saying that is because what about how Mikal blew up? They're concerned of why did Monty not develop Mikal into that third guy?
He was playing great.
He was not averaging 30 points a fucking game, bro.
When Book or CP3 were hurt, I don't know the exact numbers, but he was averaging 20-something.
No. He had games, but he would disappear a lot of games. Well, why is that? That's schematics. That is coaching.
Sure.
That's coaching because in Brooklyn, they gave him a green light and they said, go play basketball.
They said, you're the only player on this team.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. But they should have did that. Monty should have did that with him as well. Go play basketball.
When you're playing, yes, I agree, but it's different when you have
Booker. Okay, but you know what? Who cares? No, Booker probably wanted the same thing. I think it was Monty going, Booker's our star. Booker gets all the plays. Instead of going like, hey, Mikal could be a star. Let's give him plays too. Because Booker's okay with coming off of screens. He's not a ball hog, and he loves to pass as it is. So to me, I don't believe there's ever going to be an issue with Booker being mad because the ball's not in his hands, okay? So why not make Mikal that guy? Because they didn't see his potential, so they traded him, and now he's booming. He's booming.
I love the guy. That's what we saw games of it here. So once he becomes
games, but I want the consistent the way he was in Brooklyn.
Just give him a chance now, and maybe it is what you said.
He didn't get the chance. That's why there's a coaching change. That's why I didn't want him to
go because the dude's.
That's why you're doing a coaching change now.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because from that,
can we say now? Bring Nick Nurse here, please. Nick Nurse. That's who I want. I don't want Ty Lue.
Wow, so we were gonna get in the coaching things next, but you want Nick?
Yeah,
I want to know. I have to know why.
I think he's a great coach. He schemes
over everyone else.
He schemes well. He can make adjustments.
Okay,
and he's won a title already.
And why the fuck did he get?
He won a title with one guy.
Can you please answer the question why Budenholzer and him got fired?
The same reason D'Antoni got fired in 2018 after winning Coach of the Year. The same reason.
But what's the reason? What are they looking for? What are these teams looking for? So
Budenholzer, is that how you say his name?
He still won a fucking championship. He's from Arizona.
Yes, but if you look, he didn't make, at least from what I saw, he didn't make a lot of adjustments. And I think that's what hurt him. So when they were losing the first round when they lost to Miami, he didn't make adjustments.
Okay, what about Nick Nurse?
I think he
doesn't have enough talent?
No. The dude won with only Kawhi. I mean,
Kawhi was on a
I agree.
He was on a mission that year, bro.
I understand, but like it was only one guy, and he won a title.
He won it.
Yeah. They're good role players. There's good other guys, Lowry and guys that were there that are good players.
Dude. But can you come here and unlock the potential of? Because what the possibilities is that DA might not fucking leave. Because they believe the next coach is going to be able to unlock him.
And you're right. That's possible.
So maybe you don't let DA go. You let CP3 go.
Well, he's gone because he's too much money for what he's producing and hurt every year. He's hurt every year in the playoffs.
You got to let him go.
And he even had a lot
of... you have to trade him. You have to do something.
He had a lot of load management this year and still got hurt.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Yeah. I don't know. Thank you, CP3, for all you've done. Thank you for freaking turning around our franchise. Thank you for everything, the culture, all that. Thank you, Monty, for doing that. Oh, dude. Thank you for making this city a contender again, we'll say, okay? Thank you for bringing us out of the fucking shithole that we were in.
Yeah, but how many years we doing?
We got to get it done now. 4 years straight and we couldn't get it done. 3 years straight, you can't get it done. 2-0, you blow a 2-0 lead. You come back, you win fucking the most games you've ever won. Phoenix Suns as a franchise.
you get Coach of the Year. Bam, you lose to the Dallas Mavericks.
Embarrassed. It wasn't lost.
You got embarrassed at home, and then you come back and you get embarrassed again in a Game 7. Like
that's why he had
what? Okay, exactly. So you had to be. So what was it? Were you just not preparing the players? Or the players need to perform?
But here's the thing.
But what is it?
You can't say we're not preparing the players because they're all grown men.
Yes. I agree.
And that's their job.
But that's what they say. They say a coach should be able to prepare a player. So
I agree, but
what are you not doing to prepare them? Are you giving them a Bible verse and they're like, oh my God, Bible verses again? Like, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he's like that. So it's like, what are you doing to shut these players off instead of turning them on? Because really, that sounds weird, but really, you're trying to turn them on. You're trying to fucking make them be riled up, get ready for this game. We ain't going home. Game fucking 7. Game 6, sorry.
At some point...
Yeah, I apologize. I had Game 7 last time, but in Game 6, you get fucking blown out.
At some point, you're grown-ass men.
Yeah,
you need to
get your shit together.
Do that for yourself.
Yeah. And like Booker, like he got 12 points. Like what, you know, like, are you not getting enough shots? Maybe it's because you fucking carried the team on your back the whole freaking playoffs, so you got burned out. And so did KD, because really, him and it was them two. Let's just be honest. Like, you had one spurt games where guys gave you something.
Well, personally, I think part of it was KD coming here and then they started going ISO all the time.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The ball didn't move, so everybody gets cold because the ball sticks to KD.
Yeah, but who's that? Whose fault is that? That's Monty's fault.
I agree, but they're running ISO, so all the other guys are shooters and everybody goes cold.
Yeah, well, you know, as Monty, you got to be able to be a coach and be like, yo, we ain't doing this ISO shit. We are going to move the ball and move the ball and move the ball. It's not like, you know, it's not rocket science, man. Like, but I also say it's easier said than done. Because, like, we could sit here on this fucking, you know, casting couch and sit
fuck
here.
That. Whoever said that, fuck you too. It's more like Wayne's World, bitch.
Wayne's World it is. But, like, sitting here, it's easy to say. But, you know, like, you could see it in game. Like, any knowledgeable person, for example, you take Booker out, you take KD out, and they go on a 17-0 run. Mm-hmm. Explain that. Like, why is KD coming out in a Game 6 elimination game? He wants to play. Guaranteed that guy wants to play. The only reason he went on the bench is because Monty pulled him. Okay. Oh, you need rest. Here, come get a 2-minute rest. In 2 minutes, you just went up whatever close it was. Now they're up 17 point fucking deficit or 17-point run.
I'm not disagreeing.
How's that good coaching? That's not good coaching. Bro, you have KD for a reason. You play him. Even if it's 59 minutes, it don't matter. You play him. It is until he gets hurt, you still play him. There's no minute restrictions in the fucking playoffs. There's no none of that. You play every player max minutes that you could play him. Booker was playing 45 minutes a fucking game, bro.
As you should.
Yeah.
Star.
As you should, and you're young, bro. You're 26 years old. Like,
dude, he's barely 26, and how many years has he been in the league now?
Yeah, since he was 18, man. Well, that's a lot of miles already.
He's a vet, and he's still only 26?
Yeah. He's been in the league 8 years? Almost? 7, 8 years? So, 8 years. 8 years in the league.
Oh, yeah, 18
and the dude is balling out, man. But, I mean, like, when is that going to run out, bro? He was young when he was doing this. Because remember his first year here?
Still young. I give him another 4 or 5 years
of dominance.
Dominant, and then
he's gonna start trailing off.
I don't know. I mean,
not trailing off, but I think he's gonna be.
Look at LeBron. I mean, he's still. I mean, I know they're bodybuilds. I get that, but I'm saying as far as like, I think nowadays you can kind of last a little longer in your career than you could back in the day.
Yeah.
So, but I do think another 4 or 5 years, he's in his prime.
You think he'll be in his prime in 4 or 5? You don't think he's
up until 4 or 5? Yeah, no, he is. But for another 4 to 5 years, and then he's going to start falling off. KD is on the back end, and that's why it's not 2015 KD anymore. And that's kind of part of my whole
Yeah, but I mean, I don't need 2015 KD.
But what we have now, he's still good, but he's not what he was.
But I think with Devin Booker and him, you could get it done. You need to get pieces around them. Like, that's just 100%. You got to go and get pieces around him. You got to get other players that could just make threes. just shooters. Just like I told you, man. Go get Seth Curry, man.
I'm good.
Go get his ass and put him in the plant him in the corner. Plant him in there and make him shoot threes all day, dude. He will become probably the leading 3-point shooter in the NBA next year if they make him that.
Put me in the corner. I'll go shoot threes.
Yeah, me too. I'll make as many threes as you need, bro.
I ain't got to move. I'll just stand in the corner.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I will move, but just on the 3-point line. I ain't going anywhere else.
Hey, that's how I play anyway.
Yeah.
I don't want to go inside. Too many big guys.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get my shit stuffed or ankle broken or something. Someone landing on me.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Like all that.
Yeah, and my ankles are as big as KD's, so what do you expect? You know?
But that's what they have to go for, man. They have to. I guess Nick Nurse, like you said.
That's what I preferred. I saw today. Like
I saw something about Steve Kerr.
We were talking today, and you said Ty Lue. And I saw something. I can't remember from where, saying he's the. Did you send it to me?
He's the leading candidate.
Yeah. Or I saw it from somebody.
Oh, well.
Somewhere I saw that Ty Lue is the one that Suns.
So, like, from a report that I read, Budenholzer is out. They don't even want to have an interview.
I wouldn't either.
So, they and, like, why would you, man? He just beat you in the fucking finals. Like, why would you bring that guy in anyways?
I think there's better candidates.
There are. Nick Nurse, he's a little bit younger. Mm-hmm. I think he's fiery. Yeah. I want a guy that's going to get a technical and get kicked out of the fucking game this time. Please. That's what I want. Because Monty never gave you that.
Monty's a good coach.
He was, man, but I want someone fired up.
Yeah.
I want someone on the sidelines causing havoc for the refs. Like, where's the call? That's the person who should always be in the refs' ear, is the coach. Not the players. The coach needs to be in the refs' ear. That's a bad call. That's this. Because you see all the plays develop. You see who gets fouled. Because you're like a ref at that point. You see everything. So that should be the person fucking getting technicals, getting thrown out of games, bugging, you know? And that's why I think Nick Nurse would be a pretty decent coach.
That'd be my pick.
Because he's like that. He's fiery, Yeah. He's good at X's and O's. And look at what he did with Toronto.
Yeah.
They had nobody. And they still did decent, like until the last fucking month, I think, about the last month of the season.
All right. So what'd you do for me lately type of league?
Yeah, exactly.
So, you can win a title today, and tomorrow you're gone. That's how they are. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care anymore. They want. Well, it's like, why don't they care anymore? It's because they want titles, or do they just want relevance of a coach being some big name?
Combo of both, but probably relevance.
Like just to make the playoffs. Like
a lot of teams, that's good.
Yeah, but
not
if
for
you're
us.
Shit. Not when you're a franchise like us from '68. That's not gonna work, bro.
But there are
you have no banners in the stadium, and you're from '68.
Let's not get into that. It's very upsetting. I didn't know this was gonna become depressing. Denny, this is about to turn to a therapy session now. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we're gonna fucking therapy it out.
Well, we got to with the way you're fucking talking right now, making us all sad and depressed.
We have no fucking banners in the fucking stadium.
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah, we do. We got the Mercury.
3 championships from the Mercury. That's insane.
I believe we also have the Rattlers.
And the Rattlers.
Hell yeah! Talk about fun. Let's get that indoor football league going. Hell yeah, that shit's fun, dude. Have you ever gone?
Yeah, no, it's cool, badass. But no, man, no, the Suns.
Okay, sorry. I had to drift off. You said banners, and I'm giving you technicalities here.
No, banners. Phoenix Suns banners.
Yeah. Well,
that say champions on it.
Well, one day I hope.
2023-24. That would be great.
One day while I'm alive, that would be fantastic.
I have a feeling we're going to be alive when we see the Suns get a championship.
I
hope.
But I have a feeling. If they're about to win, I'm going to have a heart attack and die.
I know.
Fucking 3 seconds left.
I told people.
I'm not exciting.
You ain't seeing me for 3 days. Like, you're not. I'm going to be non-existent. Do you understand? Like, might as well just put me down as someone kidnapped me. Because I will not be existent.
Partying so hard, or what? It's gonna be me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be crying, bawling, like, oh my god, just like I did when
crying, partying, both. While I'm drinking,
crying when they lost, but it's gonna be tears of joy this time, crying of happiness,
bro.
I gotta bring
some more. Fire, bro.
I gotta bring some more.
Okay, now this one.
That's a lager. Yeah.
This is a lager. But what is it called? What's in it? What kind of lager?
Just normal lager. It's got I think 2-row Vienna, which is the grains, as well as rice hulls. And it's a pretty basic recipe. I think it's got Liberty hops, if I recall right, and it's got Sofel 9227 or something like that is the yeast. Very clean beer, very easy to drink. Beer for the masses.
God bless America.
Call that Cindy, you know?
That's Cindy right there, and
Nah.
Cindy's gonna get me fucked up.
Yes, sir. Since we didn't get to talk about it, did you watch the NFL draft at all?
A little bit.
Okay. Did you see who the Vikings drafted?
Yes, love the wide receiver pick.
You liked it?
Yes, I do.
Alright.
And the reason why I liked it is because there's no Thielen. So
Okay.
you needed someone to replace Thielen. You already got
Yeah,
we got KJ, so I'm fine with those three.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a stud, bro.
I like him. You just watch the Vikings or watch all of it?
No, I watched all of it.
Oh, okay.
I watched all of it. I saw the what the Cardinals did
Yeah.
because we're from Phoenix. I saw what they did. I saw what the Cowboys did.
Muzzy Smith. We'll see. I don't care. Like, okay, sure, I get the need for the position, especially being 22nd in the run last year. But once I saw Micah Parsons happy, I'm happy. That guy is such a beast. Plus,
So that's your whole thing now. Make a player happy, or if not,
Micah Parsons,
bruh.
he ain't just a player.
Yeah, he's one of your best players.
A stud. And if he get happy, I'll be happy. But at the same time, until Dak is gone,
Why are
I'm
you a
happy.
Cowboys fan?
I was born and raised, buddy. Born and raised.
How I have a friend
America's
that's a Cowboys
team.
fan.
Canadians team. Canada's team, I should say.
Canada.
America. Canada.
America. Better team. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, well, maybe if we're playing hockey,
Better team.
you know.
The Minnesota fucking.
Yeah, they're Canada. Hockey. When is he going to get it? I don't get it.
Who's he gonna get it? They're gonna. You know, I should just send them a letter saying that you guys should go to Canada and
I
become
think
a
so.
Canadian.
I mean, they just got the new stadium, 2 years ago?
Just
They're going
demolish
anywhere.
it.
Yeah.
Make another one in Canada.
But I thought the draft was decent. Nothing too crazy. Houston moving up.
Cardinals did some good moves, I thought.
Yeah,
for
they
them.
actually, that was real smart trading down. They got
was just
the kid from
confused
Ohio
what-
State. Paris. Can't think of his name. He was a tackle or guard. That's a good pick. They actually did something smart for once.
Yeah, well, we'll see because they needed tackles. They needed
Yeah,
guards.
they need a line to
all that
protect
shit.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah,
So that's Paris Johnson. But that was a good pick. I like what the Vikings did. Cowboys, we'll see. Houston, if CJ Stroud pans out, that's great. When they traded up to get Anderson as well. The thing is with Stroud, I think it's going to be a bust.
Really? You think CJ's going to be a bust?
The one worse than that, to me, is Anthony Richardson going to the Colts. That's a reach. The guy could not even win but 5 games in the SEC. The worst...
Get him. Fucking get
worst
him.
accuracy in the SEC.
Hit him with the whip. Hit him with the whip.
And all people see is the combine numbers.
Of course. Because
How many
that's...
times have we seen that? Jake Locker, Jamarcus Russell. How many times have we seen the combine numbers? And Vince Young
They fail.
and the quarterbacks don't pan out
They
because
fail.
you're not really watching film. You know?
No, yep, exactly.
Watch film.
You're not.
How am I not getting paid when these idiots on TV, these Mel Kipers and Mike Mayox and all these guys are getting paid? And, this guy's going to be a stud. And you just watch film. Josh Rosen, when the Cardinals draft him,
Josh Rosen.
they're going to be
Josh Rosen.
terrible. Repeat that with me. Terrible.
Terrible. Yeah, Josh Rosen was such a bust,
that was,
bro.
Dude, that was a bust. Watching him at UCLA, you knew he was going to be bad. And how do you GMs get paid for this when we know this? Just watching as a fan, you know. And
You pick fucking garbage
it
cans.
doesn't make sense. But
What is wrong with you?
so I think Stroud will be a bust. Bryce Young, we'll see.
We'll see.
Good position to be in, but we'll see. Will Levis falling to the second round could actually help him. We'll see what he does. And yeah, we'll see. Bijan Robinson going to Atlanta was
Bijan?
awesome.
Really?
He was the one that I said was going to be a
You
stud.
like that?
Well, they had a great O-line last year for the rushing O-line. Now you put him back there, and he's better than Cordell Patterson, and he's better than, what's his name? Algier?
Cordell's pretty good, though.
Or Algier, that was also Tyler Algier, that was also there. He's better than both of them combined.
Cordell's tight.
So
he could play so many positions.
I agree, but
I was kind of mad when the Vikings let him go.
I agree, but he's not. Bijan Robinson's going to be the real deal.
Bijan Robinson.
The real deal. He's Saquon Barkley.
Bijan. Dude, he sounds like he's from fucking, like,
I think it's
Bulgaria.
I think he's from Tucson.
What kind of fucking name? Bijan. No, it sounds
Like
Italian.
mustard.
Bijan.
Like mustard.
Dijon mustard.
Yeah, it's like mustard.
Dijon. Dijon mustard is good.
But you know, that's just my thoughts. Who knows? I could be wrong. All those quarterbacks could pan out or something. There could be a guy way late. The kid Stetson Bennett. They went to the Rams from Georgia. Won 2 titles. Maybe he pans out. Who knows?
That's true.
What do we know? You know, what do we know?
Yeah, you never know
That's
with
crazy.
these motherfuckers, bro. You never know how they're gonna pan out because I mean they're coming from college. You don't know. You
It's
just
a
don't
different
know.
world.
You know, you get injured and there goes your career. Look at freaking Greg Oden.
Dude, that's so unfortunate for him.
I thought I personally I think if he didn't get injured, I thought he was gonna be really good.
I can't say. I
He was
don't.
good in college.
Eh. He's
What do you
7
mean,
foot.
bruh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still, 7 foot that could stay healthy is pretty. You can stay
How
dominant.
many of them guys were that
Just
big?
joking. There's a guy named DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah. That was a good
Just
one.
joking.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Just joking.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure he was a
They don't all work. 7-footers have really skinny freaking legs, and their legs are usually going to give out on them. It's too tall, bro. Look at like even Joel. He always has some fucking ankle problems, some knee problems. He has some issues, but when he's healthy, he's definitely dominant. But
Dude,
look
talk
at them
about-
out of the playoffs.
blown out, too.
Out of the playoffs, man. Like
I'm not a fan of his.
Boston literally gave them that series, and then they were like, you could have it back.
Tatum, stud.
Dude, he's such a big 51.
Dude. And he just broke Curry's record from like last round when Curry had 50.
He is a stud, but
He's a beast.
think about it though, man. He does not show up sometimes.
Sure, everyone counts.
But does he?
We're going to find out.
You're gonna find out. Yeah, he did. He showed up in this last series, yes, but let's see.
Whoever wins in the East is who I'm rooting for to win it all.
100%.
I think
But I'm
rooting
not
for-
watching much. I'm just watching the highlights.
I'm not
I
watching
just
the
watch
West,
highlights
'cause-
and shit.
We don't care about the Lakers. Nuggets.
I can't watch the team that just took us out. Not gonna happen.
I'll see Boston, Miami, because that's a fun series.
Dude,
Jimmy Bucket's going crazy. Tatum
Jimmy's
going crazy.
man.
Mhm.
Jim, freaking. But the thing is you got to also understand Miami lives and dies with freaking Jimmy Butler right now.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler.
If Jimmy Butler goes on a spell and he fucking starts not able to
they're
hit
in trouble.
they're done. Man.
If he goes cold, they're in trouble.
You know,
He needs to bring back
he's
them extensions from the preseason. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, when I saw that, I was like, what the fuck, Bob Marley?
Dude, that's why they're winning, because he had the
What the
extensions,
hell,
you know?
bro?
Bring that back. I bet they win it all.
Yeah, no, huh? Boom, freaking championship. Bob Marley win championship is
That
good.
was so funny. He's like he's trolling the whole league, you know, because he took his pictures like that for the year.
That's
Took his
hilarious.
pictures like that. That's hilarious. So
Dude.
bring him back, Jimmy. Bring him back.
Bring him back.
But
He said he thinks he's the best player in the.
he's a
in
good
the
player,
world.
man. He's a real good player. He always has been. I don't know if he's
I like his story's just crazy too. How he came
Yeah.
back, came up, and
No
being
dad.
homeless and all that. That's crazy, man.
unless he believes in Michael Jordan
That mean-
theory.
Yeah, for real.
But no, good for him. He's a great player. Because of him, I'm rooting for. He's one of the reasons I'm rooting for Miami. But at the same time, I like Boston's players: Tatum, Brown, even
He's-
Marcus Smart. He's an agitator, but
Yeah,
He's
dude,
good.
I like him, and I wanted him on the Suns at one point
that should
when
be
he was
a
available.
fun. It should be a fun series.
It's gonna be a fun series. I don't know what's gonna happen with Denver and Lakers. That's kind of a weird series to even like predict. Because
I'm picking Denver. I'm rooting for Denver. I'm not going to watch it because I don't care.
I'd rather have Denver
I'm
win,
rooting for Denver.
obviously, but we'll see, man. Because we'll see.
The
We'll
upside
see.
is if Denver wins, the Colorado River would be full because LeBron's tears because that little bitch, you know.
Colorado River. fuck? The Colorado River, like, what the fuck?
He goes to like a Grand Canyon or some shit, but whatever.
Colorado
I'm just saying, it didn't cry so much gonna fill the river up, but
fuck that. They need to fill up fucking LA with water because they never get any
I'll
fucking.
just drown them out, I guess. I don't know.
They don't get any rain.
I know. Either
they
do
always,
we.
and then they complain when they get all the rain possible.
They had those crazy storms, which is wild. So
yeah.
But
yeah, last time I was in Cali in general, like, dude, freaking, they were having a rain drought.
we've had it for how long? Dude?
Save water. I would see like these crazy freaking signs that say, save water. Try to use water after 6 p.m. Like, what? What the? No, bro. If I want to use water right now, I'm using it.
And he's part of the problem. That's why they have that.
Get out of my country. Get out of my country.
What?
Goddamn fucking Nazis and shit. Get out of my country.
You see what I have to deal with? This is why it's beard brain, you know? Maybe it's beard brain and Denny.
Okay, loco. Loco is he's loco, fool. He's loco. He doesn't think, fool.
What?
He doesn't think. He doesn't use his head. But yeah, man, it just sucks. Definitely bittersweet with the Suns. So we'll see what they do this summer. I really do think it's going to be an overhaul and it's going to be a different.
It better
team.
be, and they better.
It will be a different.
Something
team.
has to change because this can't happen again. And
you gotta put Booker and KD now to succeed. You have to.
Well, I want them to win because they're on the Suns. Like I want the Suns to win regardless.
Matt is the ish.
And all I hear is Bia.
Would you like it like up?
That's all. See, every time
It's Bia.
Yeah. Every time he shows up, like walks in the arena or they even
That
see him,
would
that
be
song
the
needs to play.
best.
That'd be sick, wouldn't it?
That is the entrance song for him every single time.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be sick.
Bia. Would you like it like up?
I don't know what the fuck they say in that one part, but
Hey, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, no, it sounds kind of cool.
So yeah, that's what I would play if I were him. I'd be like, I want every time I walk in the arena, this song better be playing. I'm the owner.
This is
you do
my
as I say.
arena. You do as I say.
That's what I would do.
No, I think he's gonna be a good owner, dude. I think the only thing is they actually just was speaking about him, and they said is he biting off more than he can chew because he came in here. He literally made James Jones diminished his role as much as he had. He literally told James Jones, "Look," and he's taken over operations.
Well,
Not fully,
I think
but
with
a good amount.
with just like Monty, with the way they did, he needs to go back to president of basketball and not be the GM because obviously it ain't working.
Who?
James Jones.
Oh yeah, it's not working. So he should be.
I'm not saying he hasn't done.
So are you
basically
okay with
what-
Matt Ishbia being the man making the calls?
Yes, well, he's the owner, so I think they should go get a GM, a real GM, and then go from there.
And put James Jones down?
Keep him as the president of operations. And go get a real GM.
They're talking about that usually when there's a new
the
owner, he does overhauls. Like that's gonna happen.
Well, he's got to put his footprint. He's got to put his stamp on the team, and not just like winning off of another person's team. You know?
Yeah, and also I think he's also setting a precedent. Like, hey, I'm not fucking around. Like
That could
like,
be it.
whoever it is, I'll fire you. I'll let go. I'll do this. I'll do that. Like it don't matter.
That could be it.
I like him. I like his approach so far. We'll see if it backfires or
I just
not.
think it's cool. He knows basketball. He played for Tom Izzo,
Mhm.
won a title, even if he was a walk. I mean, he walked on. So
I don't care what
that's
anyone
cool.
says. That's a basketball mind. If you win a title, you're always liked basketball, and he's always liked basketball. He's always loved
He
it.
walked on to a Tom Izzo team. Like, you have to know basketball. So hopefully that translates to his hiring, which translates to the team, which translates to a championship.
Yeah, and I'm sure he knows the one thing that's going to get it done is just surrounding Devin Booker and KD. Just surround them. Get a bunch of shooters. Get some defenders.
Defense.
Get guys that play defense and could shoot threes. You don't care. I don't care about their 2-pointers, their layups. I don't give a shit. Just make sure they're good 3-point. Huh?
Go ahead.
What was that?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Make sure they're 3-pointers, 3-point shooters, and defenders.
Miguel Bridges.
He's gone.
Oh, yeah.
He's gone. He's gone, motherfucker.
I'm just saying. You're saying we need this, and that's exactly what there was. Anyway,
Anyway,
yeah, so I guess that's that. I don't want to keep going on the Suns because there's nothing we can do until we see some more moves happening.
Yep. But it will be a fun off season for sure. I'm stoked for this off season.
You're obviously wanting championships. You're not here for fucking
got it.
eating donuts and shit.
Imagine
this ain't Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme's good.
You know what goes great to Krispy Kreme?
With beer? Krispy Kreme donuts with beer?
Yeah. What? Yes.
No way, bro.
Oh, okay.
You out your damn mind. What do you mean donuts with beer?
Donuts, for all you out there, like him, that do not know, donuts and beer are the greatest combination possibly ever together. Just saying. You want to know how I learned? One time I got done drinking, living the bar.
You should make a donut beer.
Bet. Maybe. Actually, I should try it.
Get it in.
Donuts and beer. They go great together. You put the donuts right here.
Beer.
You put the donuts sitting on here.
Brainz.
And you're holding a damn beer. You got donuts. You eat the donut. Boom.
Bro, what? That's hilarious. I never thought about that. Putting a donut hole through this and just like fucking Homer times 3.
Exactly. And then you got a beer. You don't have to move. You don't even have to hold it. You don't have to get your hands all sticky. You bite it. You drink it.
But what about when you start biting it? It starts sliding.
That's why we got a beer.
Oh,
beer.
Right.
Then it's like what they call flavor saver, all the shit falling in there, And later you get, just fine. But beer and donuts go great together. So next time you want a Krispy Kreme, don't forget your beer. Specifically, if you'd like to try one of my beers, comment. Let me know. Maybe I'll send you some.
Hell yeah, beer all day.
I'll take some donations as well so I can make some more beer. One day there'll be a brewery, so, donuts and beer.
Donuts and beer.
Back to our normal broadcast.
Back to Beardz and Brainz.
Yeah. It's going to be now beers
and
Brainz,
Beers. Beers on.
Beardz, Brainz.
No Budweiser, no Bud Light.
No.
None of that
Some
shit.
good beer.
Just good beer. Good made at home beer.
That's right.
Tell you what.
Yeah, man. We'll see what Suns do.
It's gonna be an interesting off season, guys. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to that and talking about that as the summer goes along.
We've been because we didn't really get to talk about it this past couple weeks or whatever. We've been busy. I don't know how much you watch baseball, if you follow baseball at all.
Yeah.
So
the D-backs, baby.
Well, yeah, they're playing well, dude.
They're playing really good.
But I want to bring up a specific subject of his name is Drew Maggi. Plays for the Pirates.
Oh yeah, I heard
13,
Drew Maggi.
Yeah, 13 years in the minors, and he got to come up.
13
Yeah,
years?
crazy.
I didn't hear about that.
Yeah,
bro.
so he came up, got his first base hit. So he struck out. I think struck out the first time, got his first base hit, and then he's been producing, man, since he's been there. So it's been a week and a half or something.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, so 13 years in the minors. That's a grind. I don't know if you guys know, but being in baseball minors is a grind. You don't even make really any money if you
make money.
I saw something where he said he was working at like a Orange Theory Fitness in the off season to make some money because he makes no money, and he's been doing it for 13 years. Like, that's a grind. Most people quit after a few years. 13 years. He gets called up, gets a base hit his first game, which is his first game.
That's some dedication, bro. That's like being.
He's playing all right. He's getting some hits. Like, that's cool.
Oh yeah, now he's making his money.
Yeah, so I believe he gets now the league minimum, which is like $720,000 for a vet or something.
I mean, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, no, that's good.
$720K.
He was making like $20K before or whatever. Like in the minor leagues, you don't make shit. And then you ride bus to bus. Now he at least gets to fly. Now he gets to be in a normal dugout. He doesn't get to be in front of 12 people.
That's cool.
I just want to bring that up because I thought that was really cool. Good for him. I hope it continues as long as possible. Like grinding. Like I respect people that grind that
you
hard,
gotta grind. Yeah. Grinding will get you somewhere.
Didn't give up. Like you didn't give up. You could easily
can't give up. You got to keep freaking working hard at your craft, and then eventually it'll work out like Beardz and Brainz will.
Coincidentally, I'll let you guess what college you went to.
ASU?
ASU, baby.
Did he? I guessed. By the way, I guessed.
Devils, baby.
Devils, baby, all day. But I didn't know he went to. Wow. That's cool. 13
But
years.
it wasn't even. I just want to bring that up.
That's cool. No, bring that up any day. ASU all day.
But I just thought that was something cool.
Wildcat down, bitch.
That's right. Fuck that. No, but 13 years in the minors, dude. Most people don't do that, and I just have a lot of respect for people that grind, people that don't give up on their dream. I mean, even if he ends, his career ends tomorrow.
Yep.
He could say one day, one, he had a major league hit, which he has the ball, and two, he was a major league player. I mean, There's not very many people in this world that can say that.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yep. So keep grinding at your craft because one day you might make it.
And just stay focused no matter what.
All day.
Stay focused.
Yeah, just like this podcast, we gonna make it big, I tell you.
That's right. And if not, we're gonna keep doing it anyways.
Theo Vaughn is gonna come on our show.
Yo, we get Theo.
I want to get, if we ever get, dude,
we get the mullet.
That would be the funniest fucking episode ever.
I wouldn't be able to talk. I'd just be laughing the whole time.
Yeah. I just let him fucking control the show. He's like, bro, you want to be the fucking controller, Beardz and Brainz today, sir?
Wearing his salmon shirts, with
salmon.
They say hitter,
He's crazy, man. He's a funny dude, man. Like the podcast, whole thing with podcasts is just booming, man.
Oh, he's hilarious.
It's booming, but like just the industry itself, just like
well, I think so. Seeing somebody like the Rogan, the Michael Jordan of podcasts, doing so well,
100%.
And then you have a lot of comedians. You can name.
Hold on. Before Rogan,
what?
Actually, no, because the Monday morning podcast with Bill Burr was
after. I think I have no idea.
Was at the same time.
Okay.
So I was listening to both. By the way, another great freaking podcast, the Monday morning podcast.
I didn't start listening to Rogan until 2015. I was way later.
Yeah, I listened to Bill Burr's podcast first, then I listened to Joe's.
But. So he's like the Michael Jordan, and then everything in between. Every comedian that's amazing.
Yeah, dude, everyone's
like everyone we can think of. I mean,
but it's smart. It's smart. It's really smart.
It's like taking over your news. It's taking over your radio. It's taking over your TV. Yeah. Like it's become the thing for good and bad.
We'll give you all the information you need. You want to know if it's raining outside? And I'll tell you about Arizona, but I'm not going to tell you about any other state. I'm sorry.
It's not raining. It's not even windy.
Dry.
101.
Dry.
Hot as shit. Blue sky. So if you want a blue sky, come to Arizona.
Come to Arizona. It ain't hick over here, all right? Stop listening to what they saying. It ain't no western around here.
As you talk like that.
There ain't cattle and fucking bunch of horses.
There is cattle and horses.
There's a bunch of horses and there's a bunch of cattle. Don't listen to me.
I don't know what he's going on about.
Come to Arizona.
We have cattle, we have horses.
We have all that, guys. But it's not Western. It's not what they make it out.
No.
It's the West.
Yeah, I mean, so is California, and they don't act like that.
That ain't the West, bro. I don't belong in the West Coast, bro.
I mean, it is. So why don't you do that?
Canada.
No, that's where they belong. This team?
With Mother Russia.
But,
California, if you ever want to go anywhere, we got a place for you, I tell you what.
You see what I have to deal with here?
Yep, all the time.
See what kind of
by the way, this shit's really fire. He doesn't like Dr. Pepper. He fucking hates Dr.
Not a fan.
But Dr. Pepper cream soda. Try it out. Fire. Dr. Pepper, sponsor us. Please.
Is that the unofficial?
Craig may not fucking drink it, but I'll drink the shit out of it.
Is that the unofficial official sponsor now?
Yep.
That's
Dr.
right.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, you hear that?
Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
Get your zero.
Hey. We are now working on a commercial.
Yeah, we're working on a commercial. Hey, no, but if you do want to sponsor us, hit us up.
Please
do.
On Instagram.
We would love to talk some business with you and get some sponsorship.
Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, hit us up.
Want to give us some free clothes, some free hats, whatever. Just let us know. We'll talk it out.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's...
We won't walk it out. Just walk it out. We won't walk it out. We'll talk it out. Yeah, buddy. Sorry.
That's a literal facepalm from me. Like, wow. But, good time.
But yes, sponsors, let us know.
Sure. Yeah, we'll wear your shirt that says whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Rock your
But-
hat.
Yep.
Speaking of that, we definitely are thinking about some merch. We were talking about
That'd be
that.
sick.
That would be cool.
If you like it, please comment. Let us
Please
know.
let us know what you guys think about some merch. We do want to make some hats and maybe some shirts.
Some
That would be
shirts,
pretty
maybe
cool.
even like crew necks. That'd be pretty cool.
Maybe some exclusive shorts. That would be
Yeah.
sick. Basketball shorts.
But we'll see. You know, that would be really exclusive. You know, probably maybe 30, 40 pairs. We sell out. It is what it is.
We're wearing those during the tournament.
That would be sick.
That's
And represent Beardz and fucking Brainz.
right.
We should be called Beardz and Brainz in the tournament. That should be our team name.
BMB.
Doesn't have to be all Beardz because we know Thomas ain't gonna have no beard.
Hey, there's Mitchell.
Yeah, damn. Beardz and Brainz. But they could be the Brainz and we could be the Beardz.
That's right. There we go. Now
Yeah.
you think it. See? That's why there's two of us.
You see? That's why. That's why there's two of us. Yes. Correct, sir. All right, guys. Well, this has been a really fun episode. Definitely want to talk about the Suns. We talked your ear off about all that stuff. We appreciate you guys coming on by. And we'll see you on the next episode. Again, check out our stuff. Comment, like, subscribe. Share that shit.
Enjoy it.
Tell Craig his beard's cool.
That's
Tell me my beard's cool. Let us know if you would like some merch. Let us know about all that. We love you guys. We'll see you guys real soon on the next episode.
Thanks for watching.
Beardz and Brainz.